They rejected her because she gave birth to only girls. But what happened next shocked everyone. Every one of your subscriptions encourages us to keep showing up. Please subscribe and let us know where you're watching from. It's always a pleasure. They called me cursed for giving birth to only girls. I was mocked, spat on, called wicked names. Ada, the barren woman. Is it not better she has no children than all of them are girls? It was as if the insults were not enough. They threw me out. My husband's family gathered in the courtyard, faces twisted like they tasted something bitter. After my third daughter was born, they said I had failed their lineage. A woman who can't give us a son is not a wife, she's a burden. My husband, Chike, stood there, silent. I thought he would defend me. Instead, he said quietly, "You can go back to your father's house. I will send for you when things change." But things never changed. He remarried within 6 months, a younger woman. And I raised my 3 girls alone in a small room behind my late father's tailoring shop. At first, I cried every night. Then one morning, I stopped because crying never builds a future. Years passed. My daughters, Ada, Neka, and Tiamaka, grew into bright young women. I taught them what the world refused to teach me, that power has no gender.
I took the only skill my father left me, tailoring, and turned it into something bigger. Started small, sewing uniforms for school. Then, local women came, asking for dresses for weddings and naming ceremonies. I named my shop House of Ada. When business boomed, I hired widows, then single mothers, then girls people had abandoned. Before long, we were exporting handmade lace to Lagos, but fate wasn't done yet. Chike's new wife couldn't have children. Rumors spread that she'd gone from doctor to herbalist, begging for a miracle. Meanwhile, his business collapsed. The same in-laws who once mocked me now sold land to survive. Then one night, I heard a knock at my gate. It was Chike, his face hollow, voice trembling. "Ngozi, please, I need your help. My wife, she left. I've lost everything." I stared at him for a long time. At the same man who once told me to leave because I gave him girls. "You said I was cursed, remember?" He looked away. I was wrong. But something in me, something long broken, felt no hatred anymore, just silence. So I helped him, paid for his debts, got him a job managing one of my warehouses. Everyone called me a fool, even my girls, but revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's letting someone live long enough to see what they lost.
Months later, one of my daughters came home crying, holding a DNA result envelope. Chike had gone behind my back and taken their samples for a paternity test. He didn't believe they were his, but the result wasn't what we expected. It said none of them were his. At first, I was furious. Then I looked closer. The dates, the signature, the lab, it wasn't real. He forged it. He wanted to blackmail me, claim I cheated, to take over my business legally. He'd already transferred property documents saying he deserved half as the real father of my children. But there was one thing he didn't know. I had cameras installed in all my offices, including the one where he forged the papers. The day I confronted him, I didn't shout. I just pressed play. The screen showed him confessing to his assistant. Once the papers are ready, she will lose everything, just like she made me lose my pride. He froze. That night, I handed the footage to my lawyer. The next week, his name was everywhere. Businessman arrested for fraud and forgery. He went to prison. His family disowned him this time. And my girls, they graduated top of their classes. Ada became a lawyer, Neka a doctor, Chiamaka an engineer.
Now every time I walk past the old courtyard, the same people who once spat at me call me Mama Ada the Great. Sometimes they say it softly, like an apology they can't voice aloud. I smile, not in pride, but in peace. They said I was cursed for giving birth to girls, but those girls became my crown. So if they ever call you weak because of what you can't give, show them what you can build. If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe, because every woman who's ever been rejected deserves to be heard.